Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Hope you're well. Hope you're doing well and riding well in this wintry weather. It's currently I'm recording this at the end of October, but this may be going out in November. And this is the Triumph Tiger 800 XRT 800, which I bought a week or so ago. And if you've noticed on some of the videos that I've done on this, I've stated that the brakes on the bike were not that great. So I've stripped them down and give them a good clean. Both bottom pistons, that goes that way. The bottom piston on the front brakes were seized, and I've unseized those and got them moving again, which is good news. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to show you how to do it, because there's plenty of videos out there that show you how to do it, even on the Tiger. So you don't really need to see me making another video of how to do it. But the point here is that if you've got a basic toolkit, and I do have a basic toolkit, let's be clear on that. Excuse me for sniffing, but there's colds and flus going around everywhere. Oh, that you can do this. So you can do this yourself, and for £20, I've gone and got a few things. What was that came crashing down? Let me just have a quick look. What was that? Oh, that's my work mobile phone that's fallen off the other bike. Just round there is the GSX 1100. We'll come on to that in the very near future. Let me just make sure I'm horizontal. But over for a few pound, I bought this tool, which allows me to go in and rotate the pistons so I can give them a clean all the way around. I've gone and bought some brake cleaner, which is very effective for cleaning everything around the brake, even the outside of the caliper. And that's great. I've cleaned up all the springs and things like that. The pads, I think these are EBC pads, but there's tons and tons of meat on them, so I'm going to reuse them. I've given them a little clean, but I've also gone and got some copperies from Halfords. If you're looking from abroad, Halfords is a motor place where you can get all the parts and all that kind of thing. It's not brilliant. I'm not advertising them, but I just thought I'd say YouTube is a brilliant place to find knowledge and educate yourself. I suspect that having the pads changed and all the calipers cleaned up and serviced, which I've done already, I've done the other side already. You can easily do this yourself and save loads and loads of money. And you don't need such an expensive toolkit. And it just keeps you going. You can do this yourself in your evening instead of watching television, maybe. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong in watching television. I'm just saying that you can do this yourself and save lots and lots of money. That's copperies, high melting point grease. And we shall just do this. Do you do your own work? I don't know. Do you do your own work? I mean, I'm using copperies, but that's what I used to use years ago. And to tell you the truth, I haven't done this in a long time. A long time. And hopefully, if I'm doing it wrong, you can tell me. What do you think? I mean, in the UK, I know I keep on saying that everybody's broke in the UK, but when I went out to buy this cupperies, all the car parks were absolutely full. Absolutely full of cars with people shopping. So that sort of tells me that maybe the situation isn't in the UK isn't as bad as what I think. Maybe it's just the government that's just bankrupt. What do you think? You tell me. Maybe people have got plenty of money. Have you got plenty of money? Are you broke? Do you feel broke? Me, I don't feel broken. I don't skimp on food or anything like that. But I do think that everything's very, very expensive. And, you know, I guess I could afford to take this into Triumph and let them service it, let them service the calipers. But I just don't see the need for it when I can do it myself. Or certainly I think I can do it myself. What do you think? You tell me. Jeez. You tell me. Let's see if this goes in. Do you service your own bike? Do you service your own car? Now, when it comes to the car, I tend to get my son, who's an engineer, and he is a good engineer, to service the Mercedes and everything. What am I doing? That doesn't look good. Tell me if I'm doing it wrong. Oh my goodness. That doesn't look right. This doesn't look right. What's happening here? Have I got it the right way around? I must have got it the right way around. That's in there. That's in there. There we go. There we go. So I've greased the sliders because there are only pistons on one side and the slider allows the caliper to move from side to side as the inner pad wears down. So that's good. So now what I'm going to do is, normally you would attach it like that. Yeah. You would attach it like that and then put the pads in. But on playing around with the last one, I found that a bit difficult. I'm obviously doing it wrong. Yeah. So I'm obviously doing it wrong. So I thought I'm going to do it this way, this time. Let's get that into there and into the right place. And let's get the pin that goes through. That's nice and clean. In fact, hang on. Before we do that, I'm being distracted by the camera. Let's just give that a quick clean. That's fine. Put a bit of copperies on that so the pads can slide along here. Do you use copperies? Is it an old thing? I don't know. Don't know now. I mean, it's years since I've done copperies. This'll not go in right. You watch. I can see that you guys are probably looking at me and thinking, he hasn't got a clue. Tell you the truth, I haven't got much of a clue. I haven't done this for a long time. For a long time. Is that going in? No, not yet. That's because that's not pushed down. That's it. Oh no. Oh, this is a right farce. Maybe I should have sent it into Triumph. So that's okay. We've got the spring at the bottom. Ah, there we are. We've got it now. It's now sort of fairly secure. We then put the other one in. Mark, my other mate, will be watching this and cringing. He will be absolutely cringing. He'll be saying, why have you done it that way? Why have you done it that way, Richard? And he's right. Why have I done it this way? So let me just get that and screw it in. So it's not going to come out. That looks about right. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to make sure the pads are apart, so the disc can slide into that gap there. And I shall take these and I shall offer it up to the disc. There we go. And then I shall put one of the bolts in. Is that going in? It is. And offer it to that side as well. That looks about right. What do you think? All you need is a simple toolkit, and you could do with this yourself. Just takes a bit of time, that's all. Just takes a bit of time and a bit of patience. And learning off YouTube, maybe. It's amazing what you can learn. Don't worry, I'm going to tighten these up with a torque wrench. I will do that. Let's just get the basics done. That's it. Whilst I've cleaned the other side, I haven't put some copperies on it yet, so it's loosely fitted on the other side of the wheel. And what I shall do is take it quickly off, and I'm not going to do it in this video, and put some copperies in the right place, and then take it from there. It's easy enough. Hopefully now the brakes will be okay. I'm hoping so anyway. And they will feel a bit better. In effect, the brakes were just working off one piston. Fortunately, the pads have not worn at an angle. They haven't. So I'm assuming that the bottom piston here of the caliper has gone off a bit over recent months, let's say, and the guy that had it before didn't notice it. Do you enjoy working on your bike? It's not something I really enjoy. I really should do more about it. I've actually done the brakes on this one just to remind myself. That's a crap design. Just to remind myself how best to do it. So I need to strip down the calipers on the GSX 1400 because they are binding slightly, and that is a bit more complicated than this one. But there we are. That's that job done. You could do this yourself. Let's make sure everything's in the right place. That's right. That's right. That goes down there. There's one more here. Let's just slide that there. Hopefully they're in the right position. I'm sure there are people cringing saying, Richard, what are you doing? Let's just see if there's pressure on Yep. Yep. That's come back. Of course, it'll need testing. Do you do work on your bike? You tell me. Do you send your bike into the dealership and have it done yourself, done through them? How much does it cost now? Someone's ringing me. I'll bring it to an end. Hope you enjoyed this little video. You can do this yourself. Yeah? You can do this yourself. I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.